Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Today I'm going to take you on a little tour of blooms. So let's go ahead and get started. So these are the door containers I potted up with you guys. They are so gorgeous. They filled in nicely. They're only going to continue to get bigger and better from here. Aren't they beautiful? So pretty. They looked so sad when I planted them up. So my heuchera are in bloom here in this front bed. So is the blue fescue. I grew this blue fescue from seed. There's lots of videos on my channel showing how to do this. They actually look really beautiful in seed. They're a little wayward. Don't mind this scrub brush. I used this to clean up something yesterday. I've still got so much to plant over here. Yeah, just whittling it down little by little, trying to. The raised bed garden is looking pretty good. These are the Supertunia Vistas in the self-watering pots. They look so good. They're doing really well. So pretty. This is one of my potted hydrangeas. I'm not exactly sure on the variety at the moment. I have two potted and they look identical until they bloom. Here is one of the clearance hanging baskets I got from Walmart. Doing good. The only thing is this has to be deadheaded constantly. But it's gorgeous. Doing really good. This bed looks amazing. This is the other potted hydrangea. It's not quite budded up yet. I expected it to be budded by now, but it's not. Here's my other Supertunia Vista. Now these you don't have to deadhead, but I do anyways if I see something, some dead flowers. Here's the other hanging basket, looking so beautiful. And I feel like the pink in this brings out the pink in this petunia here. However, I feel like the colors I feel like they kind of clash to me. I don't know. Still, they're both beautiful individually. Here is my dwarf smoke bush. That is so cute. Look how cute it is. It's in bloom right now. It's starting to get fuzzy. Look at this. It's just now starting to get that fuzzy look. And just behind it, we have our incredible hydrangea that looks so big this year. It's huge. Look at it. It takes up this whole space. It's much bigger than the others. And it is getting ready to pop. Actually, it's starting to pop. See that? And it's just covered in blooms. The deer did come through and took a couple bites of this one. Took a lot of bites of that one. That one, it really took down, which I'm not happy about. Right here, we have some miniature hardy roses. They are hardy down at least to my zone 5B, and they are so cute. They have been blooming non-stop. And here's another one looking stunning. Look at this foliage. Now we're having an aphid epidemic in my backyard, and I'm trying to decide if I want to spray or to allow just, you know, nature to take its course, where the ladybugs come in and the other bugs that love to eat aphids. It is hard watching your plants struggle and suffer and look terrible, but I don't know. See, like, there's aphids right there. Now you could spray them off with the hose or pick them off. So right here is this clematis that I am in love with. Now the blooms are kind of on the way out, at least the biggest of the blooms, but I can show you some. This has been planted 2 years now, and it is stunning. It's still climbing, and I planted this clematis and then that climbing rose, and I want them to kind of cross over and just be gorgeous. The rose blooms for much longer than the clematis does, so this arbor should have blooms constantly. So here's what they typically look like. I'll put a picture on the screen because they get a lot more bigger and robust than this and full of color. Here's the back of that incredible, the big one. Huge. And right here is my snow sickle oak leaf hydrangea. I have been waiting for 3 years now to see this hydrangea bloom. Every year the deer come by and they lop the top off of it, and so it has to start from scratch every single year. This year I've been spraying it and putting down deer, like everything, deer keep away. And now I'm finally gonna get some blooms on this, and I am so happy. Right here are my endless summer hydrangeas, and they're doing pretty good. We've got some blooms popping up. I did lose one this winter, and I put something else in its place, this checkmark trilogy Weigela, and hopefully it'll do well in that spot there. But I think I am gonna add some more hydrangeas to this bed because I want both sides of this walkway to just be abundant with blooms and color. Here's a clematis that I got as a, I think it was a stick in the bag or a stick in the box plant, and it is stunning. Here we have some chamomile. It's looking pretty rough right now, but it has been so beautiful in the garden this year. Here's my other incredible hydrangea, full of buds. Not as full as the other big one, but still, it's gonna be a beautiful show this year. I love the big leaf hydrangeas. Look at this. I love big leaves. So gorgeous. So on this corner, I've got begonias. We've got some little shrubs. These are the mini saffron sunjoys by Proven Winners. They're gorgeous, even more brilliant in person. And then I have a Supertunia Vista bubblegum planted right in the center. I just kind of want to see what it does there. Hopefully it takes over, but we'll see. And hopefully it doesn't get eaten by rabbits. I know rabbits love to eat petunias. And just behind that, I've got my Baptisia. It's on its way out as well, but it put on a beautiful show this year. I mean, like, it's the best that it has ever looked. It's been in the ground about 3 years this year, and it's stunning. Stunning. I love the foliage and the blooms, and I would love to get one of the, I think it's the variety, it's like a lemonade, pink lemonade or something like that. I would love to add one of those to my garden as well, because the blooms on that are absolutely gorgeous as well. So on to the peonies. They are blooming their heads off. Like, the blooms are so huge this year. Huge and stunning. I've been having so much fun taking photos of them. They're so beautiful, so intricate, so many layers of petals. It's just incredible. My wine and roses Weigela are on their way out, but man, they put on a good show. They were stunning. This bloom here is verbascum, and I started this from seed, and it has spread just a little bit. It's not as vigorously spreading as foxgloves, which you see right there, looking stunning. They are so tall this year, and right next to them we have lupins, and let me show you. So these are my lupins, and they are blooming their best this year. They were started from seed, and they have kind of spread all around the garden in different spots. I know I've pulled some by accident thinking they were something else, or else I'd probably have more in the garden right now. They're gorgeous. Definitely gonna add more lupins to my garden this year. Lupin seeds. So here are more verbascum. They're not standing upright because they're not getting enough sun over here, but they're getting enough to bloom, but not enough to overhead light to stand up properly. Got a rose starting to bloom, and then this clematis here is definitely a stick in the box clematis, and it is starting to bloom and is stunning. It's got some great big buds on it all over. My delphiniums are starting to bloom. They're budded up. I don't think my climbing hydrangea is gonna bloom this year, but we will see. Last year it gave me about 3 blooms, and they were very close to the bottom. I almost missed them. And here's my cut flower space. It is still in its infancy right now. What you can see are the snapdragons that I planted right there. Those I did not grow from seed, and they are the only thing hanging on. I do have a few cosmos blooming over here that look good. You can see them right there. They're really cute. I have some rhubarb that I let flower, and now it has gone to seed. And you can also see the aphids are eating it as well. I think those are aphids. Something. Looks pretty gross. I think I'll probably cut that off now. Maybe today put it in the compost bin. Thank you guys so much for watching this flower tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.